bit messed up. And I took an additional 2 trades after the live stream finished. So this is a recap of 4 trades. 3 of them were in the morning session and one was in the afternoon session. So it's my dog. Hang on a second. I gotta take this toy out of his mouth. Come here, you. Come here. Here we go. Okay, so the first trade was the unicorn. It was the morning trade. Unicorn is my bread and butter. This chart is a 1-minute chart, so I'm just going to review the trades on the 1-minute chart to provide as much detail as possible. So price opened up at 9:30. It moved up into the buy side. Breaker block formed. The breaker block is high, low, higher, high, lower, low. I waited for price to come back into the breaker block, which is here. Once price had swept the Asian and London highs, my expectation was that the price would go for sell side. So I entered with 1 contract here. You can see I entered at 19,507 and exited at 19,467. So I think that was 40 points, something like that. And then price came a little bit back up, and I realized that I had exited far too soon. Sometimes it's hard to hold the trade. Is something I'm always working on. So I entered back into the trade with another sell at 19,383.50, and I exited here at 19,355. So that was, it should have been 1 trade, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you just exit a little too soon. And then later in the morning, 10:55, price had come back to the London low, and I just took a quick scalp. It wasn't really anything that I was overthinking. I entered, my dog is really in a playful mood. I entered this trade on an inverted fair value gap. So here's the inverted fair value gap. Price came in, tapped it, and that's when I went short. I exited down here at 19,336.25, and I entered the trade at 19,366.50. So that was just a quick scalp, no real overthinking on that. Price was moving really, really nicely today, so sometimes when you see the trade, you just have to take it. The last trade of the day was an afternoon trade, and I generally don't trade the afternoon session, but I saw this very nice setup. Price had come down, let's see, time was 1:30. Price had come down below the previous day low, and when we broke 5-minute break of structure, that's when I started to get interested in going long. I just allowed price to show some displacement, came up into this area, and you know, I have no interest in going long up here, so I just took out my, let me take this off. I just took out my GAN box, and I took the low to the high, came up with my point of equilibrium, which is this point here. So down here is premium, up here, down here is discount, and up here is premium. So I want price to retrace back into discount before I take the trade, and it very nicely obliged me. So when price came down into the discount area, just before this fair value gap, I went long. So I went long at 19,294.25, and I exited at 19,375.25 right here, and that was just above the London low. You can see a theme with my trades that I'm exiting too soon. I realize that. I get it. It's something I'm working on, because it would have been really nice to have held price up to 19,660. As ever, it's never going to be perfect. So overall on the day, that was 149 points. And that was with one mini, oops, I broke my wrist, so I'm pretty bad on the keyboard here. One mini, and that came to a total of $2,980 profit for the day. So that's where I ended up. So 4 trades, almost 0 drawdown for the day. These are the kind of days that I like to trade. These are days when price is moving really fast, price is respecting the PD arrays. So it's just a matter of getting in sync with order flow, and then just finding either setups from high proposition unicorn, ICT unicorn, or getting in sync with an inverted fair value gap, or getting in sync with a 5-minute break of structure, and then drilling down to the 1 minute and looking for my entry model, which is fair value gap, inverse fair value gap, order block, or breaker block. Those are the 4 confluences that I rely upon. So good day, 149 points, 1 mini, $2,980. I think I'll take it. Be content with enough. I hope everyone here had a great day. Thanks for joining me on the live stream. I do live stream in the morning, so happy to have you join us. And have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.